Hello everyone, this is DragonLoon and welcome back to another live stream of Space Engineers. Today, unfortunately, it does not look like we will be being joined by any of our usual people, so I'm back in our creative world. Now, yesterday I spent some time and I made this. We are calling it the Dragon Corvette, and if you can see, it is a flying weapon, pretty much. I was actually pretty pleased with myself. I made this nice little landing gear setup, complete with some timer blocks to retract the landing gear and close the hangar doors or vice versa and whatnot. But this thing can fly in atmosphere and space. Now, I haven't necessarily tried it with a full load of weapons, or ammo, I should say, for the weapons, so I'm not sure, but I know it can fly in atmosphere at this point, so that's good. However, today, what we're going to do, we are going to use admin tools, and we are going to go... that one? No, it's not that one. It's that one. We're gonna go back into space. Sorry, forgot to teleport. Because I think what we are going to try to do today... oh, we can delete that one. Is we are going to attempt a purely space-based cargo vessel slash vehicle transport. I think actually maybe just a carrier. Because the group that I'm part of has been talking about wanting to get into space, so we're going to need something to transport, something to be able to transport our fighter ships with. And that reminds me, I need to rebuild my my fighter and refit it for space. So that might be something we do today. I don't know. We will play that one by ear. But I'm also using a different armor block. It looks vanilla, but it's not. It's metal armor blocks. It's part of the LWTS. They're just a bit, you know, stronger than the light armor blocks. So if we... and that one works. Okay, so we have light armor blocks, we have heavy armor blocks, we have the alloy armor blocks, and we have the metal armor blocks. So if we go in here, and the light armor blocks have an integrity of 2,500 hit points, I think, and they're 500 kilograms. The alloy blocks are a little bit lighter, and the integrity is a little bit lower, but they also have an increased resistance. So they are a tad bit stronger than the light armor blocks. And if we take a look at the heavy armor blocks, they're 16,500 integrity, or excuse me, 16.5 thousand integrity, but they're 3.3 tons. Whereas the metal armor blocks are a little bit, again, a little bit smaller integrity, but they do have that plus 263% resistance. And they're also a little bit lighter. So that's why I've chosen to go with the metal armor blocks. The only downside is they take a lot of metal grids and a lot of metal plates, which, yeah, that's fun. But anyway, I digress. So I have my hotbars set up for... ooh, I did put extra large cargo containers on there. for what I was building with the Corvette or destroyer, whatever you want to call it. But I think today we are going to switch out some of these for purely space-based, which means we are going to go with ion power. So we don't need hydrogen tanks. Okay. Sorry, just making sure that all my hotbars are full. So we need, or not full, empty, I should say. We need ion. Now, do those have thruster damage? I wonder. Hold on. We need a nav ball. We need to put that in 0.1. All right. So we're going to grab the tier 4 ion thrusters from LWTS. Ooh, those are angled. Oh, that's also LWTS. Not bad. So then we don't need that one. Okay. Well, we'll just grab the basic ion and the armored ion. And we'll do some testing. So make sure that they're all... Well, we'll go with the large. Sorry for the camera shake. My camera sensitivity is... or mouse sensitivity is extremely high. Not sure why. And now it's not working properly. Alright. We want that one. Scroll through. There's the large. Alright, so the tier 4 LWTS has a force of 6.8 meganewtons and is, well, we don't need to really worry about the, no, we do, because that determines how much thrust we need. Flame of 1. Okay, so that does have damage. So if we use the LWTS, we need to be cognizant of flame damage. However, if we go with the tiered engine super pack, ooh, those ones have damage. Oh. The armored ones have no flame. If you look, the max distance is 0.44 meters, which is not even a full block. But that's 10.15. And they draw a lot more power, but they're a lot more powerful. And they're lighter. So, guess what? We're gonna go with those ion thrusters. All right. So, the way that I started the Corvette was... well, pretty much with a single block. And then I did the X plane and the Y plane. Symmetry mode. Gotta love it. All right. So, as I was saying, the way I designed the Corvette was I actually built the back end first. because I figured it was going to be easier to build the back end and then design around it rather than design the back end and then, or design the front and try and fit the back end around it. This is not going to work very easily, is it? Oh, it's being a pain in my backside again. Okay, there we go. But what we want to do is we actually want to pull that out like that. And then we can slide the thrusters. Now, do we want them like that or do we want them like that? That is a very interesting question. I think we'll have them like that. And then we'll slap in a couple ion thrusters in between there. All right. Now, the next question is, how wide do we want this thing? If we grab the extra large cargo containers, which again, we can't use symmetry mode on this because it doesn't like me. Yeah, see, with symmetry mode for this, for whatever reason, they aren't centered. Not until the first one is placed down. Anyways, all right. As I was saying, let's turn symmetry mode off for a moment. One cargo container is the same width as one of the ion thrusters, and this is going to, no, that's right, we're making a carrier. This is going to be interesting because I don't know how wide we are going to need it. Well, if we go and we are looking for Mark III, so my dragon shield can fit in the same space, barely, as that, which means that it is 7 blocks wide. So in order to be able to fly it into some type of hangar, we would need it to be 9 blocks wide, a space of 9 blocks. Okay. All right. So we could have the edges going up right there. So I think we are actually going to change the orientation of the large ion thrusters. There we go. Because we're going to need a lot of power. Oops. There we go. And then we'll go back to the small ones like that. And what we can do is we can actually just make the entire back of this thrusters. I think there's enough thrusters. All right. Now, I really do like the look of what I did with the Corvette. So I think I'm going to try to replicate that. All right. No, I want those blocks. That's good. No, I don't want it that far down. Wait, I can go one more down like this. Alright. So we actually are going to go out like that. There we go. All right. Now, how did I do that before? I think it was that wide. And nope. Okay. No, I do want that one there. And then that's where we'll go with that one. And then up. Nope. Not the look I was going for. So we will have to go out one more. There we go. All right, and then we can put more ion thrusters here. Because my mantra is you can never have too many thrusters. And we'll go with the large ones. Right. There. Can we squeeze another one in? No, we cannot. All right, that's fine. Can we squeeze one in here? Yes, we can. Alrighty, there we go. And let's just seal this off. Like so. All right. So needless to say, this thing will have some get up and go. At least pointing forward. All right. Now we need to go out like that. And this one will not actually have as much armament as the Corvette did, because, I mean, let's face it, you don't need that much armament on a carrier. Okay. There we go. And now it's going to come up to, but that goes out 4. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we clear out. Oh. There we go. It's perfect. And we'll space it out like that. And of course we need to come up to be able to place those things. Like that. Alright. Now comes the interesting part. Oh yeah. So if we get rid of those. Yep, I was afraid of that because I was a dummy and forgot to lock all of it down. I made this mistake with the Corvette. I Forgot to place in some blocks. That would have allowed me to... I love that look. That's perfect. All right. There we go. Now, this time, we're going to lock that down to the rest of the ship by doing this. Like so. There we go. All right. What am I thinking? Oh. So these are going to be where all the gyros. We'll probably throw some jump drives and some batteries. Call it the engine nacelles, even though there's no engines actually in it. All right, like that. I wonder, can you paint this? Yes, you can. But I still like the default look. All right. I think it is coming along rather nicely. Now, where did I put those jump drives? There they are. These are going to need a lot of jump drives. Like so. And then we can fill the outside, or the rest of the spaces. Ooh, we can put gyros along this wall. Like so. This thing is going to be a heavy one. And then we can put batteries in the rest of the spaces there. All right. Alrighty. You know what? I'm actually happy with that design. The only thing I'm not happy with, necessarily, is this top. But we can fix that later. We want to keep symmetry on because now comes the interesting challenge of sealing off this front face. But we want to utilize this front face for ion thrusters. Ooh, I wish I could fit one more in there. Maybe I can. Nope. Ooh, yes I can. Here we go. I actually like the look of that. So let's duplicate that over here. Excellent. All right, now. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. So we need to delete all of this. And there's a madness to my method. I mean, method to my madness. Doesn't look all that great, but you know, what can you do? Especially when you're limited in the number of and style of blocks that you have. All right. Nope. I don't want that one. When did I do that before? All right. So I do need to pull out my Corvette. There we go. Now that should be... that. That right? Now, why did I put... Why did I put an extra layer of blocks there? Don't know. There it is. Okay. Then we needed... There we go. Now it's starting to come together. It only slows down 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but it's 1, 2. Ah, that's why it looks a little weird. Oh, and I think this is still supposed to be one of those blocks. Sorry, I'm trying to duplicate my other design, and I think I actually did. Okay. All right, well. No denying that. Alrighty, so now we can put in the cargo containers. All right. We also need some oxygen bottles. How else is the crew supposed to breathe if they don't have oxygen? Alright, there we go. But I don't like that. We're going to put the cargo containers along the edges. And then the oxygen bottles down the sides like that. That should be plenty. And then we're gonna leave the rest of this space for things like an arc reactor or two, and the general engine room. And then the rest of it is going to be the control tower and things like that. However, I am all out of ideas for the day. I know it's been a short stream, but hey, sometimes that happens. Until next time.